Hi everyone, I'm Casey Martin from Wine Country Woodworks and Wine Country Mica, and this is going to be a really fun how-to video on how I make galaxy swirl type blanks. And if you don't know what that is, basically the technique I'm going to show you all that I do is how to make a really cool looking galaxy block of resin or any type of size. I'm personally going to be making a block of it. However, how to make that galaxy look with the kind of nebulous look of different colors of the galaxy coming through. So for instance, we're going to have basically a galaxy block with swirls of purple and blue colors going through it. So we'll dive right in. Should be really fun. I'm going to show you guys my technique. It's something I haven't really shared before on the channel, and I think it's going to be something that you guys are all really going to enjoy playing with yourselves. So let's jump right in. So this mold here, clearly it's filled up with sweet gum pods, so the volume that's needed is a little bit different. But this mold with sweet gum pods, I've calculated out to be about 38 ounces needed. And this mold is 3 inches square by 7 inches long. And so what we're going to be doing is, once we have the resin weighed, which is what I'm doing right now, and then mixed, which is what I'm going to be doing in a second, we will basically be making the base, if you will, in this large mixing cup. And then we will have a couple small cups that we will add in those more concentrated colors too. And we'll add that in towards the end. So for now, we're going to be mixing these up. And basically what we're going to be doing is this base color, if you will, is mostly going to be clear. It's going to look like a galaxy. It's going to have a bunch of glitter in it, color shift, powder, all the fun type of stuff that's going to make it look like a galaxy. And then in these two cups, we will have blue pearl and purple pearl powder that will then get poured in a special technique. I'll show you all how I do in order to make that galaxy look, basically look like it has nebulas going through it. So now that this main base color is pretty much mixed up, before we add anything into it, we want to add in a little bit into these cups, which will be our blue and our purple. We don't need too much in there at all. It's really going to be accents. So now we can do the fun part of adding in some of the glitter. So I want to start with the silver holographic. We're going to add some of that in. This stuff just looks so awesome when the light is hitting it. So we'll add some of that in first. Definitely don't want to go overboard with anything yet, because we're going to see what these look like as we go. So this is the white holographic. We'll add some of that in, because we don't want to make it too opaque, right? None of these are going to make it opaque. This is the white blue hollow. I really like this one. This one's really cool. I mean, honestly, I like all of the glitters and all of the powders. That's why I chose them. But these are also some of my favorite. These macro interference pearl color shift, whatever you want to call them, they just look so cool. I'll add some of that in, and then we'll do the same with the green. And of course, all of these are in the link in the video description below for winecountrymica.com. That's where you can get all of these. So let's mix this up now and see if we want to add any more of any of the other colors. I'll get the camera in there a little better so we can start seeing how this is looking. I personally think this is going to need way more. It looks great, but I definitely want more of a galaxy effect. So I'll add some more in. Some more of that. Probably some more green as well, I think. Okay, that should be good. Now we want to add in the violet and the sky blue to the other ones. We'll do that really quick. Get those mixed up as well. And those, you don't need to add a crazy amount, but you want to add enough that it's going to make it more opaque. And I'll explain why later. It basically has to do with density. Because these ones with the more opaque colors, they are going to sink and be dispersed when the resin starts curing, which is what's really, really cool about this technique. We got those mixed up. So nice having this mat and just being able to put a dirty popsicle stick down on it and not worry about it making a mess, because once it cures, I can just lift it up. It's so, so nice. I love this mat. Okay, so let's mix in this base a little more. And now this is looking a lot better in my opinion. It's hard to tell with the reflection of the light, but this thing's pretty cool. Okay, get a better angle for this pour. We'll dump in the base. Now, what we're gonna do here is we're just going to drop a little bit of the purple throughout. We're gonna drop in a little bit of the blue throughout. And because the density of these are higher, it's going to sink through. We're not gonna do any swirls ourselves. We're going to let the resin cure this way. And as the density of it falls to the bottom, as it cures to the center and the sides, that's going to create that really awesome look. So I'm literally just going to leave it like this, put it in the pressure pot, and I'll show you guys how this looks once it's out. Hopefully the sparkles show on this thing as crazy as they do in person. It is just awesome. But basically, as you can see, what ends up happening is the more denser purple and blue pearl starts to fall to the bottom. And as I mentioned, in a casting like this with the sweet gums, it's a little harder because the sweet gum catches some of it as it's falling, which ends up making a really, really cool effect itself when it gets turned. But if you were to do this same exact technique without the sweet gums, you would see it fall more. You can really see that green interference when the light hits it some ways. And I hope you all enjoyed this process. Hello everyone, I really hope you enjoyed watching the video of me making this block. As I mentioned in my most recent video of the mica powders going live, and earlier in this video, that I am going to continue my best effort to make a video once a week showcasing all of my cool techniques that I use with the mica powders, and also just different colors and different glitters and stuff that I have. I've already covered some of my favorites, but there's still tons and tons more to make fun project videos of, and share some cool techniques that I do that, you know, I've of course shared tons and tons of my knowledge with resin casting and stabilizing and everything in this hobby on this channel, but there's definitely things that I haven't shared before that I've kind of kept more of a, you know, secret to myself, or a technique that I never had really shared. And so I'm really excited to kind of open the doors on that as well. For instance, you know, something like this, like using density and stuff like that, which I've kind of alluded to in past videos and stuff like that, but never really talked about it as in depth as I did in this video and showed it. So like the video if you guys liked it, subscribe to the channel if you're new and want to stick around. As I mentioned before in the video, if you want to buy any of the powders used in this, definitely check out the link in the video description, winecountrymica.com. I have a bundle available for a 25% discount if you want to order all 30 colors at once. But yeah, let me know what you guys all think. Comment down below, like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the new. Really excited to continue making videos so consistently. I'm just having so much fun. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.